Friends, today our topic is the First Battle of Panipat. The First Battle of Panipat was fought between the invading forces of Zahiruddin Babur and Ibrahim Khan Lodhi, which took place in April 1526 CE Common Era in North India. Babur marched from Kabul to Indian territories and reached Sialkot without meeting any resistance. It was hard for Daulat Khan Lodhi to stand against Babur, so he at once showed his submission. Babur conquered the western territories of Punjab and then marched towards Delhi. Meanwhile, Ibrahim Lodi assembled a large army and reached the battlefield of Panipat. Babur won the battle after vanquishing Delhi. Babur entered into Agra as a conqueror. Do you know Panipat is an old town in Haryana area of India. It is 95 km north of Delhi and 169 km south of Chandigarh. Panipat, Agra, Lahore, Kabul. Reasons of Babur's success in the Battle of Panipat are as under. Number 1, organized army. Army of Zahiruddin Babur was small in numbers but very well organized. Babur gave particular importance to ensure discipline in his army. Technology of cannon balls firing. Babur was the first person who used the technology of firing projectiles through cannons. He had a specialized contingent in his army for this purpose, who worked under the supervision of a master gunner. Presence of artillery in Babur's army was enough to prove him superior against his rivals. Due to artillery fires, Ibrahim Lodi's elephants agitated and stampeded his own soldiers. Consequently, Ibrahim Lodi's main army was soon in disarray. Number 3, military strategy. Babur used to lay out a detailed plan before any engagement. Before starting fight, he would survey the surrounding area and analyze his own and enemy's military strength and weakness. To cover up his numerical inferiority, he used the array of carts as a defense line to stop the advance of the enemy. Number 4, fighting spirit of the army. Babur's army was far away from their homeland. A minor mistake would mean death and dishonor. This thought would fuel the fighting spirit of Babur's army. Now we are going to learn contributions of Babur. After success at Kanwaha, Babur marched towards Chanderi, where a general of Rana Sanga was making preparations to fight. Babur tried to manipulate him into obedience but failed. Consequently, Babur besieged the castle. Both sides fought valiantly and Babur came out victorious. After defeat in Panipat and the Battle of Ghagra, Afghans had also quickened their activities in Bihar and Bengal, where the brother of Ibrahim Lodi had declared himself king. Babur defeated him at Ghagra. Babur made his capital in Agra and set about ruling northern India but faced stiff opposition from Hindu Rajput princes who did not recognize his right to rule. Conflicts continued as Babur fought to retain his new empire. He won a major victory in March 1526 Common Era at the Battle of Kanwaha against the Rajput princes led by Rana Sanga. This is a tomb of Babur in Kabul, and this is his biography of Babur. The name of his book is the Baburnama. Babur had great interest in literature. He found time to write poetry and also wrote his biography titled Baburnama. Eventually, his memoir was translated into English and was titled Memoir of Babur. Babur Babur established his rule after a long struggle. Hardly before getting some peace, he passed away in 1530 Common Era.